Hey, Girls with Grit. This is Mish, also known as Michelle Davis. I'm here to share with you some graphic tips to help you in your Seiko business to create more impact for our global family. So here's the thing. It can be overwhelming as a new person to graphic design, so I'm going to really just try to keep things simple and help you create graphics. So one thing I did is I went to the digital library, excuse all my windows open here, and I went to graphics, spring collection, and I downloaded our color palette. So for spring, I love this color palette. So many good earthy tones there. And I just wanted to show you, okay, so this is what pops up, and you might be going, what in the world is that weird code under alabaster, terracotta, and agave? Those are called hex codes. They're just codes that help register color. So basically what I did is I created a document. You can do file, and what I want to work on today is do create new design a Facebook cover for your VIP group. So what I did was let's just do a little shape, just like well, you can take the square and then manipulate it to fit the rectangle. And so what you can do, once you have a square, you just go to shapes, drop the square down, and then move the sides. If you move the corner, it's going to just proportionately create the square and make it larger, versus if you just move these little tabs on the side, they're going to stretch it out in different ways to make a rectangle. So I'm clicked on my rectangle image. Then I go up here. So one way of searching for those colors, which is so great, you don't have to like try to guess like, oh, this is the terracotta. You can go to this amazing little document, and I'll try to post it. And you can search the terracotta. There it is. That's the terracotta I wanted to use. And then I'll also put in the other colors. So I'm going to do that one. And then I'm going to do alabaster. Then I'm going to do agave. So there we go. We have now look, where'd my other two colors go? Oh. Sometimes I think it helps if you have, I'm going to use this little leafy bit right here, and I'm going to change it. I might have to enter in my terracotta again and my alabaster, which is totally fine. So I'm going to do that in terracotta. I want to use this little paintbrush, and I think I don't love it that way. I kind of like it more horizontal, and then I'm going to stretch it out, and obviously not loving black for that particular image. So I'm going to go get the alabaster, and I am going to make it alabaster. And then I love these little doodads too. These are fun to work with and like move around, and then also kind of bring back another color. And I do like a little bit of a peachy color too. I think the peach works well with this. And actually, I might change my background to peach, and I might do this. So I need to go back. It's not saving all my colors because when I get rid of it, that color goes away. So I might do this for the middle to do my like Seiko mesh. So these are all elements right here that you can use. You can even search like organic, and organic shapes will come up, or leaves. You can also search leaf. You could search pattern. You really can search so much, or design even. You can search so many different words, arrows, to try to find little illustrations that you can add to your graphic. So now I'm going to go to the text, and I'm going to, these are all just like quick text. I use Moontime a lot. And let's see. You can just add a heading. You can totally change it. I'm going to go Seiko Mish VIPs. Okay, and then up here is where you change all your options. So I'm gonna actually do Moontime right here. You can start typing it. You can play around for the fonts. I'm gonna increase the size. Probably just gonna enter 200. Okay, that might be too much. So let's do 100 and see what that does. Okay, 150. All right, and then, so this is important to know, is letter spacing. So that is the kerning. I'm gonna just leave it. The line height I want to like bring together, so that means I would decrease it versus increase. And then I'm going to change the color. So I'm gonna select it all, and I'm gonna just do the white for now. And I'm gonna play with this. I like tilting it. I even like it kind of pushing the borders of this organic shape underneath, but I'm gonna just put it all together. So when you move an object around, you'll see lines pop up. It's showing you when it's even, when it's not. So this is even horizontally right now, but then I want it to be even vertically. So that's like dead center. There is that, and then I would also do like Seiko designs.com/Michelle_Davis. I'd probably do this too, or like a tagline that's important to me. So you just double click it, and I'm gonna, instead of Open Sans, I like to use Glacial. And then I also like doing it all in caps. So there we go. That little uppercase changes it, and then I want it a lot smaller. I don't want it to be like the main thing. That might be a little too small, so I can increase it. And then I just play with it. So one thing about this is like the green is really kind of taking over. So it would be helpful if there were other elements of green. So I think I would go back to the leaf section that I had, and then maybe look for something else I could use. Or I might even click on my leaf that I already have and do Control C, Control V, and just copy and paste it. And then I might make it smaller. I might want to spin it around and then create something over here, and then also maybe make it green. I could gather it all together over here. And then also I kind of want, let's see, I don't really want birds per se, but I do like these little V's, and they kind of remind me of birds. But I would just keep playing with this and looking for little images that kind of go with, and just keep playing with it. So that's what I would do. I'll show you some I've already done, and I used all of those spring colors to make it. This is the one I went with, and I just copy and pasted those two, and I really like this one. It's super fun. I also highly recommend checking out, so I know some of you might not know this, but if you go to Girls with Grit, on Facebook. Kelly is awesome. Kelly Stack. So go to the top. She puts all of like our assets and albums. So she just uploaded the Seiko branding guidelines. These are the colors we'll use all the time, no matter what season it is. So these are also options. And there's the logo, and then I'm not sure if these white logos show up or not. Yeah, because they're JPEGs. You would have to go into the digital, the back office, do graphics, and then I think you would need the brand guidelines probably, and it might be a PDF, or I think there should be like a logo here, Seiko logos. There's the white one, you can totally download it. So that is a great resource as well. So if you go to graphics folder and then the Seiko Designs logo, you can download that one. I'll show you how you do that. Do a PNG, because if you download as a JPEG, it'll flatten the back. The PNG allows it to be layered on, and the JPEG will put a white solid background, so then you'll lose your original logo. So if I download that, and I'm going to move this to my desktop, and then I'm gonna close that. It's on my desktop, and then say like I wanted to add that Seiko logo somewhere on my new image. All you have to do is like drag it. You don't have to do anything intense or yeah, and if you wanted to like put your Seiko VIP somewhere else and just do the Seiko logo right there, you could do that. And then another thing is you can grab the corner of like a text box and make it smaller or larger. So if you liked how everything was set up, you could also do something like that where it's just Seiko Mesh VIP. Honestly, that feels like too much. I would just stick with this middle for the text. I like the space for the I to go, but it's another way to like show you how to insert an image. So hopefully that helped you, ladies. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and I will share the PNG logo with this post as well. I don't know if Facebook will flatten it or not, but we will try. Okay, bye for now, and the colors. Bye.